Good evening, my darlings. How are you doing this fine evening? It is time. The long-awaited 7.0 update. Oh boy. Probably the most anticipated update of Genshin since the beginning. People have been waiting for this. People have been waiting for this for a long time. So yeah, let's hop in and let's start exploring Snezhnaya, shall we? Does Paimon not have anything to say? Huh. Interesting. That is... Honestly, that's a bit more ominous than anything she could have said. I just teleport over here, I think. Volkodlak Tundra, Snezhnaya. We aren't going to be working on the Archon quest. We're going to be doing that this Saturday. Looks like we've got 5 statues of the 7. Okay. But first, before anything else, well, yeah, let's check this out. Crit rate 6%. After equipping character uses their elemental skill, they gain Gleam of First Light. Hold on a second. Trying to adjust my microphone, but anyway. While active, Gleam of First Light tracks their distance traveled. Each second, the equipping character gains an attack bonus ranging from 18% to 36%, depending on the distance traveled during the previous second. Gleam of First Light lasts 14 seconds and can be triggered once every 14 seconds. It's removed when the equipping character leaves the field. What the heck? That's bizarre. Claymore with crit rate. This actually might be Mavwika's new weapon, but we'll see. Gotta read what's going on. Day and night and counterpoint. Every 10 seconds, the equipping character plays a harmonic movement of the corresponding type for a boost to the following order: 18% attack, 120% elemental mastery, 28% stellar glimmer reaction damage. Each instance of harmonic movement lasts 10 seconds. This effect can trigger even when the equipping character is not on the field. Triggering a stellar glimmer reaction will also grant an additional 12-second instance of harmonic movement contrapuntal, with the same effects as the harmonic movement active when stellar glimmer is triggered. So it just doubles the effect? This effect stacks with the original harmonic movement effect and can trigger once every 12 seconds. So actually I might want to put that on Sandrone. So apparently she can't trigger a stellar glimmer reaction, which is strange, but okay. Clash of Kings. Catalyst with crit rate. And anyway. Without heed for day nor night. Every single one of these Battle Pass weapons have crit rate, right? Okay. I'm sorry, I don't need to call out the crit rate then. Anyway. Without heed for day nor night. Using an elemental skill grants the equipping character Laws of the Board, which increases their attack by 20% and their elemental mastery by 100. This effect lasts 6 seconds and can trigger once every 12 seconds. Does not stack. The duration of this effect will also be extended by 6 seconds if the equipping character hits an opponent with a charge attack while it is active. The effect can extend for max 6 seconds in this way. That sounds like a good one for Yaimiko. Trying to think who else uses attack and is a catalyst user. Oh, Yanfei. Yanfei would probably like that. Although, not that I ever use her, so anyway. A candle woven from the night. For every party member other than the equipping character who is of the same elemental type as the equipper, the equipping character's elemental mastery is increased by 64. who is not of the same elemental type as the equipper, the equipping character's attack is increased by 12%. The two effects described above can stack up to 3 times in total, with elemental mastery buffs applied first. Well, I mean, it doesn't really... It's... I guess if you have, like, a trial character, you know, one of those situations where you have 5 characters. So this is the exact opposite of the chain breaker, right? And it's so odd. The same elemental type would increase elemental mastery and different would increase attack, because generally you want the opposite. That's bizarre. Oh, this has energy recharge, not crit rate. Okay. Triggering a cryo or hydro-related elemental reaction increases the equipping character's attack by 20% for the next 15 seconds, as well as regenerate 6 elemental energy for other members of their party. This effect can trigger once every 16 seconds. Boy, that would be really, really fantastic if I didn't have a million Favonius Lances. Like, if there was this, but in sword form, that would be ideal. Anyway. Ooh. Already making progress on that.
To the Yuánshén Palace again?
Yeah, your life is so terrible. So here's Odette. We will be pulling for her. We're not guaranteed to get her tonight. It's just that we do have a guarantee on her, and we are going to be getting her this update, so I figure we might as well. Plus, we get this guy, and seems like a pretty cool guy, pretty cool character. Let's start pulling, shall we? I was hoping. Oh, we are at 5 pity, by the way, so that's 15. Lynette? Do we have her at C6? I think we only have her at like C3 or C4. She just does not rerun very much, does she? Oh, no, we do have her at C6. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, that's 25. Oh well. You do get 1 copy of that character for free, by the way. I don't know his name. Hopefully we'll get him here. Nope. But that's a redraw. We take those. Hey!
Well, I'm Alosha. I'm a hunter. Though, if you've talked to any highwaymen, you might have heard a different side to my story. But anyway, let's keep that between us for now.
Mr. Rifleman. I'm reminded of that one Samurai Showdown character that can either have a hawk or a wolf. And I don't know why. Because she has nothing to do with Odette. Or not Odette, Alyosha. What was that, 25? Okay, 35. It's the bell! It's my favorite weapon. The best weapon in the game. Another Lynette. What is going on? Game just loves Lynette, I guess. Right, 45. Sacrificial boo. Do I even need any more of that? I don't think so, but anyway. And we'll go ahead and buy 2 of these, I guess. Shouldn't, but... And what is this now? 55, I think? Something like that, yeah. Yeah. Didn't exactly have high hopes that we would get Odette tonight. We'll be working on that. I mean, we've got a lot of exploration to do. Hey! Alyosha. So this gets us to C2, which, as I understand it, that's actually really good for him. You really want him to be C6. Okay, so C3. We might actually get C4 before... before this is done. But I guess we'll see. But that gives us C2 right out the gate, before we even finish the Snezhnaya stuff. Oh my goodness. Everwinter without mercy. There are so many Fremo gems to be gotten.
All geared up.
So yeah, see, we get, he looks very strange without his hat. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, event duration permanent. So yeah, as long as you just use them, you're good. And see, we're already getting Fremos. No Lynette trial. Nobody cares about Lynette. It's very sad. Immortal construct. Ooh. Okay, I'm guessing that's what we need. Chaotic chimeric winged lion. Oh, so we need one of those for Alyosha and one of those for Odette, I am guessing. Currently aiming for Chi-Chi. We might change it. We'll see. Because we do have a few others. Genyun, Linny. That's probably it. I mean, Tainari,
What's the point in all these endless
we need a
meetings?
Dendro main DPS, you know. But all right, so just fast equip. Sure. All right. Frostveil Thunderclap. Alyosha regenerates 15 elemental energy when nearby party members trigger an electro-related reaction on an opponent. This effect can trigger once every 18 seconds. Sounds good. The duration of the elemental burst Hunter's Advance is extended by 6 seconds. Okay, this is starting to sound like something where it's like, yeah, you definitely need his C2. Additionally, each time Tugarin attacks the opponent, he will also apply the Hunter's Mark to the target. I'd heard about that. This effect does not activate existing Hunter's Marks. So his pet actually does attack. Cool. I'm gonna see what the C6 is. The Hunter's Precision effect obtained from activating a Hunter's Mark. Okay. A special effect Alyosha can apply on the opponent. When the effect is applied to an opponent who is already under the Hunter Mark's effect, it will activate Hunter's Mark instead, which removes said mark and grants all nearby party members with the Hunter's Precision effect, which increases their attack when they are on the field. Okay. Cool. When the stack count... Oh! The Hunter's Precision effect obtained from activating a Hunter's Mark can now stack max 2 stacks. Interesting. When the stack count reaches 2, characters affected by Hunter's Precision will also have their elemental mastery increased by 100 if they are on the field. So yeah, it does sound like a pretty good buff. When Tugarin attacks, he will also restore 60% of Alyosha's attack as HP to a nearby party member with the lowest HP by percentage. Well, it's always nice to have some healing. Teachings of Fortitude. Interesting. And look, displays the location of nearby resources unique to Snezhnaya on the minimap. Into the fray. Oh, okay, yeah, that's just his, like, yeah, he can trigger stellar reactions. I mean, I'm guessing he's gonna want, the Fav. He's gonna want Fav. He's, hard support. Chimeric Core. And Flocking Weed. Interesting. So he's the best character in the game, by the way. Not because, you know, he's like super powerful or anything, but, you know. Yeah, the best character. That? Never mind. I have my suspicions on what that is based off of, but I don't know, maybe I am incorrect. See? Making progress in the battle pass already. But yes, unfortunately, no, no Odette. I have to try pulling for her at another time.
And just like that, we're in Snezhnaya! Feels like we only just left Notcry.
I mean, Notcry is right next to Snezhnaya.
Remember back in Nasha Town? How all our friends came to see us out before we left?
Did we skip something we weren't supposed to skip?
The day's finally come. We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya. What is she planning? And why does she need the gnoses? Soon, we'll have our answers. Guess this will be the end of your journey that your sister mentioned.
Or we'll be dead.
What is she expecting you to find there? Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive. But whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. It makes her so nervous.
Sure been a long time coming. I'm a little nervous too.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset. Just think, we've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom and the threat of the abyss. Heck, we've even been to the moon. With all that experience under our belts, how could we be any more prepared?
Great point. Thanks for the pep talk.
Sure thing. Now, stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for, and let's charge straight for the finish line. Off we go!
What about me? Do I get a call out?
Whoa! Columbina? You kind of snuck up on us there.
How did you know I was here? How did you know I was here? I don't think I told anyone. I'm on.
Don't look at Paimon. Paimon didn't sell you out this time.
Luonatar, of course. I mean, is there anything that happens in Nodcry that
There's no hiding in hell.
Columbina
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see
can
you
be
off.
aware of?
I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She must be busy.
You don't think
Nasty things
telling
to say about you before leaving. Would
a
you like to
Fatui
hear them?
member?
She hasn't changed a bit. Alright, let's hear it.
Remember the Fatui that were hey
Snezhnaya.
Deshnasnaya?
I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending
Yeah,
a
see, that's
farewell
the thing.
party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now.
Yeah, see, this is the issue, right? Maybe you shouldn't have
I'm
told
not
the
to
member of
count
the
on getting
Fatui.
help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. Alright, we'll do our best to keep our distance then.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her.
How'd you figure that?
As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine.
Huh. You really have to read between the lines with Zentrone.
Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told Lama that you once treated me to a truly unforgettable meal. Today, I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you.
It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you know that you don't owe us any favors.
Yeah, friends don't keep score. Come back to visit.
The moon of Nodcry will always give you a warm welcome.
I'm sure it will. Time flies when you're having fun, enjoying delicious food with friends, and reminiscing about past adventures. After a lovely meal filled with laughter and warmth, it's time to start the next chapter of your journey. So it's like, hey, you thought you could go into Snezhnaya and skip the quest? Start the quest? Nah, that's not happening.
Wow! Pure white as far as the eye can see! It's so pretty! Come on, give up!
Neverwinter Without Mercy started. Actually. Oh, I wanted to, can I edit my team here? No. Wait. Oh, okay. Special state, okay. Okay. There's the moose. Moose and squirrel! Moose and squirrel!
Look! They look similar to the ones in Nodcry. You know, just minus the effects of Kuraki.
Moose and squirrel in fancy Russia. Like, what the heck? Was that intentional? I gotta know. I gotta know if that was intentional.
There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two.
Oh, I was gonna just
Time to ignite!
use fire.
Paimon got a mouthful of snow.
Hey, there's a cryo sigil.
It's so cold. Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm.
Okay. The cold that you feel in your very bones. There's old friends and new friends and even a bear.
Aww, look how big and fluffy they are. So cute.
Yeah, we probably should be.
Before the moment passes. Right here. If we get any closer, we might scare them away.
Do you want me to do this? Or hold on. Camera? Oh, okay.
Let's see how your
That makes
camera
sense.
skills are these days. Oh, wait a sec. Paimon sees something. Come on, quick. It looks like a train carriage.
You know, I was gonna say it's probably not a good idea to just go up to the bears and start harassing them, but at the same time, this is Russia, and that seems to be the national pastime of Russia. Oh, snowball flower, huh? And a pine cone.
Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. This must be
Got a lot of pine cones.
But why is it abandoned?
Because it crashed,
It's still so
derailed.
cold.
Still feeling chilly from getting buried in the snow.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Oh. Also, is it just Paimon or is the snow getting heavier? Oh.
It's never happened in Nodcry. If you're cold, come a little closer.
Oh. Thanks for offering, but this isn't just the weather. Oh. It's hard to describe, but Paimon feels so weird. She's never felt like this before. Everything feels heavy. Getting kinda dizzy, too.
What you're feeling is the warmth of collectivism. Shall we turn back?
Oh, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. It's nothing serious. Not worth ruining our travel plans over.
Don't push yourself, okay? If you start feeling worse, tell me right away.
Yep, sure thing. Snezhnaya, here we come!
There are all sorts of hints about what's going on with Paimon. Oh. It's the thing again. Walk through the blizzard with Paimon. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Can we use
Seems like this
pyro?
storm is getting worse
No.
by the minute. Paimon can barely fly.
Blizzard is intense and movement is difficult. Best wait for Paimon. Whoops. Again with the Pow World versus Genshin. Oh, hold on, sparkly. Oh, that's just a pine cone. My bad, Paimon. Also, we probably shouldn't be dawdling with how cold it is.
Oh, look! There's a cabin over there. Phew.
While the
Let's get out of this storm.
while the cold accumulates. Again, I shouldn't be chasing down sparklies. Especially not mint. We have enough mint. Separated from Paimon again. Wasn't very smart.
This place.
Wasn't very
Where's Paimon?
the coldest place in the world. With no special cold weather gear.
Paimon!
What was that short story? To start a fire? Something like that. Well, I mean, sure. All you have to do in order to save your life, in order to warm up your hands enough so that you can start a fire.
That's strange. Where could she be? I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon.
Is to, you know, kill Paimon and put your hands into her insides for warmth.
Is that a
Instead
train
of-
carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside.
Instead of emergency food,
Is this an answer from this world?
Paimon's emergency warmth. Oh, we're still gaining the cold effect. For some reason, the whole like the whole, you know, using Paimon to warm up your hands thing, that seems a lot darker than the whole emergency food thing.
It says here, Kresnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay.
Interesting. Oh, we do need to get in there somehow. Okay. Oh, there.
Is this an answer from this world?
I guess the Kresnik's torches are what makes it possible for people to survive in Snezhnaya.
I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
What's the significance of 3 in Teyvat?
Incoming entity detected. Authorization granted. Initiating original. Hello, Transcend Descender, who's reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service.
Oh, the moons,
Time
I
since
guess.
last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time.
What are you?
I am... I was born to fulfill a mission. To reach tomorrow. To this end, I must... Strange. What was it? Wait, my body?
We're also 3 descenders before
Why
this
is my
traveler.
body like this?
Before the traveler, so... I was about to ask you. So you weren't born like this?
I have been like this since I was created. And yet, I also have memories and an awareness of a physical form that I once had. But this contradicts my current status. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But
See,
I am unable to load
don't know
further
why
details at this moment. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary
because
objective.
usually when there's a...
I have detected a drop in your surface body temperature.
do something like this, it's because the 3 has some sort of significance.
In accordance with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question. Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow.
No thanks, this is all a bit too strange for me. I will accept you. It's never turned out bad before, why should it now? We are, after all, the main character. I mean, it's not like there have been other main characters before us who,
You have made a very wise decision.
been killed or
I detected that you called out a name earlier, presumably that of your missing companion. The name was Paimon. After helping you get out of here, I will search for a match in the nearby area and pinpoint their location.
You can do that?
Merely the tip of the iceberg. Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. May I ask your name?
Ravon Richter.
Very well. I will remember this
traveler.
name until the mission is complete.
What is your mission exactly?
I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where the empty ark floats. I can
All
sense
very
the power
cryptic,
scattered across
all
this
very
vast
ominous.
land. I even have a vague sense of where it might be found. But right now, that is not essential. The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your companion.
They live. How to remove Prime Ice Construct. Tap the Fab Vision. Fab Vision? Okay. I'm sure it's like Fabricate Vision, but it certainly seems like it's fabulous vision. Enter the Build Prime Ice mode. When a preview blueprint overlaps existing Prime Ice or Prime Ice construct, the affected item will be marked red. At this time, pressing Build will remove the corresponding Prime Ice constructs and Prime Ice. Removing Prime Ice refunds Prime Ice resources, while removing Prime Ice constructs will only return the corresponding fabrication materials and not energy to the Eye of Grey.
Execute the command, demolish. Use its Prime Ice unit count has been updated.
tried to go into build mode. How to build Prime Ice Construct. Tap the Fab Vision to enter the build Prime Ice mode. To build the Prime Ice Construct first. So the thing in
You may now execute the command build.
was it
Use
temp
it to create a prime ice construct.
the Temple of Space was kind of a test run for this.
I'll keep this close.
Wanted to whip out my grappling gun. Again, I have been
Scanning
it's an issue.
environment. Exit has been sealed off with ice.
We can use pyro.
That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
It's ice fire. Okay. Basic heat source. A heat source constructed out of prime ice that generates an easy-to-use warming flame. When within range of a heat source, you will no longer need to draw energy from the Eye of Graib to keep you warm. The flame can follow you around within a certain area. However, do note that once you stray too far from the pedestal, the flame will return automatically to its base.
Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command build heat source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
Can you please? Okay. Apparently I can't climb in this thing. Can't get no
Is this an answer from this world?
satisfaction.
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
Easy moto. Warming flame is about to exit the heat source's range. Yeah, but it's fine.
Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik Crystal. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, the authorization to use Kresnik Crystal was granted. That said, I have already forgotten what warmth feels like.
Maybe when you get your body back.
Yes. Perhaps then, we can warm ourselves by the fireside together. But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature.
Bitter cold of the land of ice and snow. When moving about in a low temperature location, the Eye of Graib will expend energy to keep your body warm. When the Eye of Graib's energy is exhausted, your body temperature will drop rapidly depending on how cold the environment is, and you might even get hurt. Increasing the Eye of Graib's Kresnik energy helps to withstand the cold. You can get Kresnik energy from various sources, such as Kresnik's torches of various kinds, and Kresnik crystal ore.
Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon.
That is the bridge, right?
Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison. Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2.
Does that mean someone else is there besides Paimon?
Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is...
I don't think the train is running on time anymore,
Real-time
Chief.
environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation, please exercise caution.
Let's head inside and take it from there. Hello, Alyosha. Raymman.
Paimon!
That is not Alyosha. That's a Harbinger. I think.
Who are you?
I've seen him in preview images.
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Indeed, some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead.
I mean, that's a
Again.
Fatui badge. If he's a Fatui, it's not someone we've met before. Which we were supposed to have met all of them in animation, right?
He appears to be an
Yeah, wait,
individual
I
of
got
great
that.
significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again.
I wonder if this is some sort of like hidden, like, oh yeah, he's something beyond a Harbinger or something like that. I have a rough idea. He's probably some big shot who works for the Tsaritsa.
Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
I'll boil some water.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
It's okay. Take it easy. Are you feeling alright?
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Paimon must have caught a cold. She was feeling so faint. She just couldn't keep going any longer. So she had to lie down and sleep it off. Wait, where did the jester go?
That's not exactly a good idea to do in the snow. The Jester? That was the Jester?
Yep,
Wait, what?
the director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero. So, you met him?
Wasn't he? Isn't he the guy, the short dude with the big nose? Or am I crazy? I guess I'm crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up because this is gonna bother me. I should just have Chrono Trigger music on repeat and not even worry about it. Oh, Pulcinella. That's the one. Okay. Well, now I know. So yeah, the rooster, yeah, Pulcinella is the only one who's named that we haven't met. Meanwhile, well, there's the 10th Fatui Harbinger, which, I mean, on the one hand, okay, I guess there's supposed to be something special about him, but him or her, and that's why we haven't met him. It's a big twist, but at the same time, it's supposed to be ranked on strength, and only outranking child is not a big accomplishment. But anyway, okay. Yeah, we spoke briefly, but he didn't reveal his identity.
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing. Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's unwell.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Hey! What the? Who is that?
Oh, I found this in an ice cave. I guess if Sandrone hadn't, if Columbina hadn't told Sandrone, who I assume told others, Paimon might be dead by now. Or more likely they knew anyway, but, still, it's funny too.
Like
Imagine that.
half a pair of goggles. How
What?
amazing!
How?
A self-aware, talking pair of goggles.
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You must be a rare creature yourself.
Eye of Gray helped me find you. That's how I made it safely out of that cave.
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some of Paimon's favorite candy. Oh, but by the looks of it, you probably can't eat that, can you?
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak efficiency.
Oh, that makes sense. Every pair of goggles needs wiping clean once in a while. Sure thing, mister. Anyway, back to the Jester for a second. Paimon's still confused about something. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. And he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was, too. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. But beyond that, Paimon didn't know anything about him. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. That's the only reason Paimon knows he was the Jester.
First of all, I'm wondering if there's time travel shenanigans. We've been there before, especially when it comes to Conrians. But the fact that it's half a mask It reminds me of that one in Sumeru, the guy with the son, the Conrayan who had a literal son. And I'm wondering if that's knows you? Is that why he was here? He came looking for you?
Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice, with a really anxious expression on his face. He didn't act like someone who knew she would be here in advance. And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon at all. In fact, he barely said anything. Wouldn't even answer any of Paimon's questions either. Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him, and she didn't seem to have any ulterior motives.
I was gonna make a comment about the style of dress, but that was just
Questions, so
high class Conrayan.
go to sleep.
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms. May I ask for clarification?
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui? Oh, they're like the Tsaritsa's inner circle. Really powerful people. And the director is their boss.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct
That he knows
due to
Tsaritsa. Okay.
I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
I see what you mean. Remember to thank him next time we see him.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you to talk so much. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Snezhnaya for now. We can come back after the weather clears up and you're all better. The jester mentioned that the snowstorm, being the work of a monster, is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnagrad, we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out for Paimon, but she doesn't want to hold you back. We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set off.
Besides, isn't monster slaying kind of our thing?
All the burning questions we have. If we turn back now, who knows how long it'll take before we finally get answers.
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But objectively speaking, there is another more pressing issue at hand. At this point, we've traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need to travel on foot.
I mean, we could always teleport
If,
out.
However, we continue onward. There may
But yeah, that's actually a common
Do you
problem
remember what I said as we neared
with
the
natural disasters,
I told you
is that people wait too long to evacuate,
while it has
to the point where they'd actually be better off
for
just
unknown reasons,
hunkering down.
the tracks
But-
remain intact. We can break through
But because they're like, oh, we should have evacuated before, we should evacuate now.
Snezhnayan Way. There
That's
is
when
a
they get
small
themselves in
town
trouble.
ahead, which would be the perfect place for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Let's do that.
Are you sure you're up for this? Up to this? I don't want you to push yourself.
Oh, come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far. When has Paimon ever gotten sick before? Practically never. 'Cause she's in great shape.
So yeah, generally it's better to
now, but
evacuate early or not evacuate at all, from my understanding, when it comes to natural disasters. I mean, obviously there are exceptions, but yeah, once things start hitting the fan, it's like there was an episode of How I Met Your Mother, right, where they were going to go to Ted's house out in the suburbs to wait out the hurricane, but then they end up at Barney's and then becomes too late. and the storm is raging. I mean, at that point, traveling is more dangerous than just staying. So, anyway. We'll stay the night in the town, then take it from there.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Grey whenever you wish. Otherwise, I will
Eye of Grey.
to avoid causing
Not Eye of Grey.
distraction. Now, please follow me to the train tracks.
I mean, shouldn't we, like,
Is
give
this
Paimon a chance to
answer for
warm
this
up?
world?
I'm just waiting for when we can use other characters, to be perfectly honest with you. A time when we can actually, you know, stop. We're close.
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
Equip the Eye of Grey from your inventory. Into the wind, frigid north. Drive the train using the Eye of Grey? What? Just summon trains? Okay. Ghost train.
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear tracks.
What exactly does clear mean?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
Really? I mean, you would think, you know, there being no train service would be a hint that, you know, maybe the tracks are not exactly reliable. Also, there's that statue of the Seven. Maybe summoning a train was not the best of ideas.
Strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even the railroads and the terrain itself have changed substantially.
Yeah, you've been like, did you not get that you've been completely unaware for centuries, most likely? Paimon, are you okay?
Thanks to your quick reflexes.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as
Oh,
confused
what is this?
as you are.
What is that? We need to find a way to update your databanks.
Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old data and present reality are far greater than I anticipated. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town. According to the data, anyway.
Your data had better be right this time.
I can assure you, it certainly is. Please look this way, and you will see a Kresnik's torch. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise.
A massive one.
We have taken the shortest possible route.
It wasn't what you'd call comfortable, though.
Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next time, I will get it right.
Okay. Blizzard Roaring Overture. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Hey! Volkodlak Tundra. Interesting. Resonate with Cryo. So apparently, Cryo Traveler is kind of meta. Oh, and did I mention that we're also getting a Traveler's a signature sword for the Traveler? Signature weapon?
Is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Find Paimon a place to shelter from the snow. At least there's a Kresnik's torch.
Sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
I mean, if
Excuse us.
people would pay you for a place to stay.
Around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Oh, what a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuzha. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not.
I don't really know what Project Stuzha is.
Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy. Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetja passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuzha, meaning bitter cold.
Bitter cold? So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks? You're all gonna have to find a way to get through it? That kind of idea?
I mean, you can also
When you're
burn
broke,
wood
you scrimp
for
and save.
warmth.
When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back. You know what?
Elastic is a
Come with
thing
me and see for yourself.
Teyvat. Okay. In Soviet Russia.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Pte are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated, but I assure you, they are as fair and reasonable as possible.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Hello?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, mind
Okay.
you, again, there is no monopoly
As you
on
know.
the trade of Kresnik Crystal. You are free to purchase the shortfall from elsewhere on the market.
What market? Nobody else is selling. And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate. It's robbery is what it is.
You know, maybe if you let someone stay in your house for money, you could buy
Which is why
extra
the Snezhnaya
Kresnik
Vetche
Crystal.
passed a resolution to support border communities, without which you wouldn't even be able to buy crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here.
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause. We all know how cold it is, and the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more difficult for each other.
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. I even wrote a letter to confirm the true figures, but... I'm afraid the quota really is as low as you've been advised. Still, You must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. They have to factor in population, town size, industrial application. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystal for household use, and in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify the rates or quotas.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone is. As a matter of fact, I was just discussing it with the mayor. What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me directly to register, and I will allocate time slots accordingly. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use. We can at least make sure you'll be able to boil water and cook food each day. Let's hang in there and make this work together, all right?
Has nobody heard of wood or fire?
So,
Okay.
this is Project Studia in action, huh? Oh, no wonder nothing's open for business. People are barely getting by.
You could... Seems like there's nothing we can do. So, where do we go from here?
You were looking for an inn, right? For your, Fae friend?
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something. We only just got to Snezhnaya, and we're still getting used to the climate.
I have a small place in Sertomoros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty basic. But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much, but I've got blankets and a warm fire.
So he knows what fire is.
Oh, that's really kind of you.
Thank you so much. This is an enormous help.
All right, then. This way.
Hey, and we get to C3. So that didn't take very long at all. Hey, and we can actually have a team. All right.
Let the hunt begin.
To bring out Alyosha. What is? Oh yeah, no, it's Lance. Actually, you know, maybe he'd prefer the Battle Pass Lance. Not just, of course, elemental skill, elemental burst. I don't think he's an on-fielder. Ow. Now I'm a little too warm. Is that helping? You guys want... No? Gather around here? Just saying. Might help. Alright. So that's our first look. Snezhnaya. Oculus. Go to Alyosha's house. No, I think we'll be going off on our own. There are... oh wait, okay, they're there. I was like, are there no teleport beacons? What? But no, there are. Easy. Easy, Moto.
Come on, keep up.
Teleport waypoints, not teleport beacons. Sticky. Ooh. Prime ice resource. Oh, okay. It's treasure. Alright. Let us see what we need for Alyosha. Oh. Okay. Well. I guess we're, on our way. Stuck on you. Got a feeling down deep in my soul, babe. Guess I'm on my way.
Take a break.
Immediate evacuation is recommended. Okay. Well. That's fantastic. Insufficient Krasnik energy. Okay, well that's great. And we're dead.
Were my calculations unsound?
Don't worry, we've got this this little ice thing surrounding us. You know what? It might have been a good idea. It might have been a good idea to have Chi-Chi out. And that way she could, or no, to have pulled out Chi-Chi at least. Okay, so... Is it just... Okay, well... I think I'm probably gonna have to, take a break. Before we continue, because it seems like it's gonna take a while to get to a point where we can do something about leveling up Alyosha or ascending him or whatever. So yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for a second, and I will be back momentarily.
It's about time we throw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. Called back to the Yarny Palace again? Ugh, seriously, what's the point in all these endless meetings? It's about time we throw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two. Called back to the Yarny Palace again? Ugh, seriously, what's the point in all these endless meetings? I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two. Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings? It's about time we throw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two. Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
All right, and we are back. Sorry about that. Normally I make my chamomile hot cocoa, before I start the stream. Hey, there we go. That's helpful. But I was planned on getting to bed like an hour late tonight, regardless. But so I was gonna do it after the stream, but we still need to do the stuff.
This is Paimon's best friend, the Traveler.
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
Don't say that! Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
Too late. Paimon, long COVID has gripped you. Their doctor in Moros?
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves.
Is there any possibility of getting the train station running again?
I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. We could end up stuck here for a long time, I'm afraid.
Actually, I have my own train.
What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash landed on the ice?
Yeah, right before we came into town? Did you not make the connection?
Found it in a cave. Oh, then our luck ran out and we had a little accident.
I'd really like to get to Snezhnograd and find a doctor.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnograd after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomoros is that some of the supply is being seized for a private stockpile. But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
Huh? Wait, a rabbit stole the crystal?
It's
Metaphorical
a
rabbit.
Figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They prefer carrots to Kresnik Crystal anyway.
You have a suspect in mind?
Shishkin. Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
I knew it! I knew it!
Really? Paimon never would have guessed.
I'll come with you. Let's go.
Huh? You're coming with?
Solving the energy crisis will help get the station running again. Then we can go to Snezhnograd.
Oh, okay then. Just give Paimon a second to get ready.
Stay here and rest, Paimon. We don't want your condition getting any worse.
Alright. Guess there's no point pushing myself. Paimon will stay here and hold the fort then. Be careful, you two.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Oh, a doggy. Angry doggy. Oh, Tagarin doesn't like being petted then.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit, but there's no telling which burrow he'll scurry back into. First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get to...
There is something to say about spooking
What are you eating?
an opponent.
Oh, check it out. When you're all out of carrots, try turkey.
Of course.
Doggy. Good doggy.
Not so above it now, huh? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I.
Rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know.
Good to know.
The
Lead up,
Paimon's
Tagarin.
pretty great.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Now, that jerky is dog safe, right? Doesn't have like a whole bunch of stuff that
Paimon's
could be bad for dogs in it.
here and get some good rest. You guys, be careful out there.
Alright, let's head out. I just want to get to the point where we can start leveling up and ascending Alyosha. And then we'll save the rest of it for Saturday. Wait, 2D platformer time? 2D platformer time.
Wait.
And none of them heard him whistling? I mean, it seems like it would be prudent to, you know, make the whistling quieter, since after all.
Come on, we'll go around.
After all, dogs can hear much better than people. Sure would be nice if I could crouch. Or that gives you special powers of not being detectable. Oh, there we go. Yes, we can crouch. Okay. But I did want the tree jar. Touch. Ninja roll. No. Ninja roll. Dodge roll. Ninja roll.
This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Pte, so Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives.
There'd be no loophole to exploit.
Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Then go track down the crystal.
We do that.
Tugarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty.
Alright, it's caught the townspeople's attention. Oh, okay. Isn't it rather amusing I can go ahead and just take the heat source as Tugarin? I don't think that was intended. We gotta return it now. Left click. Interact in this case. Hello. Warshorish then. All roads lead to Rome, I guess.
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of crystal. That's normal.
Let's search elsewhere. I imagine that's also a anywhere there's a stove situation. This doesn't look like a
If it
stove.
picks up the scent of Cristal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up.
It's behind that house.
This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch. I'm gonna take a look inside.
With the investigation complete, you and Alyosha secretly notify the Pte and recover some of the missing crystal. Tellingly, the entrance to the tunnel is right at Shishkin's residence. Now, it's time to confront him.
Thanks for looking out for us. Things are getting tougher by the day.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Sure as Her Majesty the Tsaritsa watching over us, every sacrifice will be worthwhile. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes. These days of hardship will be over soon.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin, but for you, the hard times have only just begun.
Huh? Who are you? What's the matter?
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed away. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend. Now there will be plenty to go around.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin, it appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to us this whole time?
Hey,
Jig's up. Time to come clean.
Like,
he very easily could.
An apology. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. This isn't who I am. Please believe me, this was a one-time mistake that I...
One-time mistake?
Repeat. We all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuzha came into force. Energy is an increasingly scarce resource. People everywhere are getting desperate. But some places have been hit harder than others. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, they're all going to freeze to death. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal these days. The thought of my poor mother and father, with no one to help them.
Guarantee this is obvious.
I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives were at risk. Then one day, I looked at the Crystal shipment in front of me, and a terrible, selfish thought entered my mind. Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I'm so sorry. Once the Pte have finished their count, you'll see that the numbers match their waybill. I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, please make your way over here to correct your transactions. I'll make a batch purchase of Crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge. As for Alatir, I'll think of something else.
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me.
You've done plenty of good for the community in the past.
He was able to weasel his way out of it.
Drop the act. Claim this was a one-time mistake, but the real reason there's only one shipment's worth of stolen crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found many crates full of crystal, half of which were still in their original shipping containers.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Stratomeros for a long time now. The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the workers unloading the cargo. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house.
See, communism works all the time. Just constantly. It's just the, you know, people stealing is what it is. Yeah, stealing the quotas.
Wait.
The
mayor's involved in this too?
Preposterous. What proof?
all we need is just like, I don't know, 20 more purges, and then we'll have paradise. Maybe 30. We'll talk after 10. We'll see how many after that.
I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages? What?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, guess what? The numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside, counting carriages, in this weather?
Yeah.
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself. Take Shishkin and the mayor into custody and escort them back to Snezhnaya.
Maybe 35 purges. We'll see. We'll see. Don't worry about it.
You cocky little brat, ruining my business.
But yeah, after all those purges, then communism will work, because it's just, you know, people, you know, working on the inside and against the chairman's against the chairman's wishes. You know, otherwise everything would work perfectly. You've been investigating this for a while, huh?
Yeah, something felt off, so I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but all this number crunching was a million times harder than the aim and fire work I'm used to.
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you can tell. He did all of this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
A wolf in sheep's clothing. He had everyone fooled.
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it, not just mask his own motives. Without the compelling case he put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it? Tell me, are you really a hunter?
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see whether I'm the real deal.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talent. They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stusha, sometimes directly opposing the Tsaritsa herself. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk. But still, as a member of the Pte, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't keep tabs on them.
First I've heard of this. I don't really keep up with what goes on in the city. All I know is...
in the city!
End up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself, and I can tell you, nobody's lived there in years. Why would an abandoned village need crystal? Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place. I'm guessing today is the first you've heard of it.
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, thanks again for your assistance.
And no, he does not care about the fate of that place.
I will report this incident to Snezhnaya. The Pte will take over energy distribution until new officials are appointed. We'll also ensure that the train station resumes normal service as soon as possible. Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either.
Well, you're in luck. I loved math. Can I get a job? I'll be the numbers guy. Thanks for me too, Alyosha.
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify the quantity of the goods? Was he just careless? Or was he being paid off too? Who knows?
Sounds like we need some more purges!
I'll take a share of Kresnik Kristall too. Thanks. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this Kristall to.
Okay, that's just... Never mind. I thought we'd get a refund of Kresnik energy because I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure if one needed it or to build the heat source. All right, let's stalk Alyosha while he's on his he's doing his thing. Let me guess, old granny?
Hang tight for a moment. This old lady...
I know!
I don't know who's who anymore.
Oh. Dementia? I was actually... There's a video about this town... What was it? In Switzerland, I think it was? Something like that. Where it's...
Grandson, it's so cold today. You must be freezing.
Ma'am?
Its residents are all... are all dementia patients and caregivers for those dementia patients.
Today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove, gave you some warmer bedding, and washed your back.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. Now, how often do I get to see my grandson? Hmm? Come on, take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat.
Anyway, it was
It's okay.
It's actually quite a touching story, and I think
I'm fine.
And I would like to see a lot more of those.
Nice to come and
pretty
visit
soon.
your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Svratomoros, a good town. All sorts of things to do and people to meet. And the local officials are good to us. Sit down, come on, take a seat. I still have some fruit left. Let me get it for you.
It's a much better way of providing care to people with dementia than
need to rest.
a lot than the more common.
Right under the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet. Well, grandson dear, do you like it?
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious.
I guess the fruit's rotten.
Good. Wonderful.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, alright? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as you get it.
Yep.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm fine. But if you like it, come back for some more soon.
After a long chat, Alyosha tidies up ladies' room before finally. Okay.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions.
How do you know her?
I met her at the market back before her health began declining. She was a lovely old lady. We're from the same hometown. Not many people had heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons. There's a gang of highwaymen that came from there. Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So after we got talking and realized we were from the same place, we decided to keep in touch by letter. I first learned of Stratomoros's energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, after her health went downhill, I started visiting more often to check in on her. The town's been in decline for a while now, but because of her memory problems, she thinks of it as the bustling, prosperous Stratomoros still in its heyday. That said, I kind of appreciate her optimism. There's not much of it going around in this world of ice and snow.
Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have asked.
It's fine. Everyone grows old. In Snezhnaya, some
Everyone
people
gets
believe that in
dementia.
your final moments, you'll sense a familiar presence by your side. You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying to make out who it is. And when you finally see their face, the Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life. She still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blurry face in her world just yet. Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Well, I guess if you're on your deathbed and you see a blurry face, just don't try and focus. Nice. So, can I hold the E?
Ready or not.
Apparently, yeah. Hold the, definitely a lot different from Tappy. Holy Tappy.
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah,
I see you played Holdy Tappy before.
but she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon might lose her balance.
It's okay. We can pick you up pretty easily.
I'm sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Snezhnaya.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
I still think we should see a doctor when we get the chance.
Sure, but enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set? Did you have any trouble?
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
I was gonna say, okay, well, we could... Wait, I thought flying wasn't a good idea.
Jeez,
Anyway.
you guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison office and the mayor were running quite an operation.
We could have just explained it on the train right there.
Credence to both of them.
But I was like, oh yeah, maybe it would be better to do that to pass the time while we wait for Paimon to fully recover.
Open again soon, right? And everyone has enough crystal now?
Yeah.
Well, enough.
Well, enough to survive, at least. Project Stuzha isn't going away anytime soon. People will still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet.
I need to ask, what exactly is Tsaritsa trying to achieve?
Don't know. The goal of Project Stuzha is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Only 20 purges. Well, maybe 10 more. Well, maybe 10 more. Well, maybe 5 more. Maybe,
That's what
15 more.
In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass by majority vote in the Snezhnaya Pte. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving into political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella. He's the chair of the Snezhnaya Pte and a key figure in the voting process. He has the backing of many powerful and influential people.
Isn't it a bit of a conflict of interest that he would also be a significant figure in the Pte? Just saying. Sounds like par for the course for the Pte.
How come the Pte are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
I don't see it like that.
They're not really picking on people.
Fundamentally, the
They have
Pte will
goals.
always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Sir Tomoro still receives Crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the Rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always going to be some conflict when those worlds collide.
I'm surprised. I'm reminded of something that Fatui officer mentioned. The Rakat.
Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are still many differences of opinion on how best to tackle the big issues of the day. Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhnagrad, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons. The Rokad provides the disaffected with false identities and an outlet to vent their frustrations. Of course, an organization like that exists in a gray area.
A gray area? It certainly sounds pretty illegal.
There's sure to be a crackdown. But so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk.
Sound a lot like you.
Like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in. You're not new to this, I can tell.
That's because we're adventurers. It's our job to help people out with commissions and get to the bottom of things.
It's less about the money and more about the adventure itself.
Sounds like we're going to get along. So, what's your business in Snezhnagrad? Aside from taking your friend to see a doctor, of course.
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated.
He speaks.
I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal, what the no-sees mean in all of this. Since I've made it this far in my journey, I have to find the truth.
Just like straight up talking about how she's stolen the no-sees? Random guy?
Who I think you are?
You mean the Traveler?
We're getting more famous by the day.
Of course. I know it won't be easy, so I'm not planning to get there by force.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times, and right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnagrad. Word is, she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster.
The one that's been summoning blizzards?
Yeah. So you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster with the power to summon snowstorms. It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Now, it's so big that the Tsaritsa has deemed it the #1 threat. Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile, so it doesn't pose an immediate threat to this town or to Snezhnagrad.
I mean, aside from the blizzard.
I'm sure the Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. It's just a question of how long it'll take. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait until she gets back.
That's fine. Getting Paimon treated is more urgent right now. If it comes to it, I'll just have to go to her.
Fair. Well, the Fatui will be taking over management of the train station for the time being. Things should be up and running by tomorrow. Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed to the station.
Whoa! That's gotta take a lot of manpower. Are you sure we can talk them into it?
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we help them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate.
I'm more concerned about what paperwork I need to drive the train.
As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check it, so I wouldn't worry. Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnagrad in no time. I need to head there myself anyway. Got some
On manufacture?
I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
Does the conductor build the train himself? Is that like that's supposed to work?
Big trip tomorrow.
Gunfire in the Silent Lands. 5. Okay. I was wondering what how many goes, but
Come on, keep up.
still haven't done any combat. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We didn't actually need to buy any of those things, but anyway, 640. Huh. We're 20 Fremos, or 17 actually. I'll get another 10 pull in, which will get us just up against Soft Pity.
How tiresome.
Does it help if we have a Fatui with us? Fatui Harbinger. Explain the situation to the Fatui soldiers. They readily agree to help.
Drive carefully, alright? You don't want to end up in this situation again. Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something?
Yeah, I guess. You could just say it's an old model, because it very clearly is.
Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnaya rail network. All the track switching is automated, so as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything. We'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourself.
Are we gonna... is it gonna...
It's broken. I doubt Sratomaru...
Wait a second! Wait a second! Stellar reactions? Trains?
Thanks for everything.
Stars? Rails?
And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
Drive the train using the Eye of Grey. Grey. I guess that's not how we do it. Okay. Travel to target station.
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out. Goggles, your time to shine.
Where are you?
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
Think of it as a kind of autopilot system.
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but
Minor
no
damage,
impact on
okay.
function. Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Neat! Huh. Paimon still can't get over the fact that you just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
Yeah, I definitely lucked out there.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my
The
whole
lampshade on
life.
the...
I've never heard of an interactive talking train autopilot.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the practically unreadable operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
I didn't get a chance to press F. Okay.
Paimon's gonna find a warmer seat. Huh? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
No.
It's the monster. Stars, the monsters. It'll load eventually, don't worry about it.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay?
I'm alright. You okay, Paimon?
Paimon's still airborne, but it feels like swimming through thick
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Snezhnaya, right? Any idea what the heck this place is?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even time itself.
We're here to be
doesn't
tormented
exist.
for all of eternity,
It's a
all because we
world where
lost a
everything
card
seems
game.
to come to a standstill. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again. And the few who do make it back, they're never quite the same.
Huh? Then what the heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles?
I don't see it anywhere.
Great! Now we're done for!
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to find the exit. Come on, let's explore.
We're on a ghost train, basically. Now maybe we'll come across a ninja and a martial artist.
Look at these Ptui! It's like they've lost their minds!
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
Ooh, is this the gun?
I'll take point.
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Like a gun? Gun would be nice. I think this is probably where we get the sword, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh boy, boy, boy.
Wait! What's that blue thing? Is that... Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
Would a wind glider even work in the Shadow Realm? Apparently we're not going to be trying it. Let's see. Like, can't jump onto anything? Yeah, no wind glider available. Oh, speaking of,
This out.
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
interesting that the Traveler can't channel elemental energy. He's usually the exception in that. Which, by the way, just remembered. Wing glider. What are we at? Man. This one would probably be the best if we had it. I think it's gotta be this. Gotta be the Ice Wings. Speaking of, where are the other Ice Wings? Alright, let's not fall off. Why are there stairs here? Who built these?
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too good.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and
Wait, the
space
dark,
have
so
no meaning for
even
it.
worse than the Abyss?
Intersects with the world of the Light Realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once more.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my creation was likely to... from the Shadow Realm. It appears that key data is currently inaccessible. But now is not the
So is
time
that...
to resolve that
I'm wondering if the Shadow Realm... I mean, I thought it was the Abyss that was threatening
In addition,
all of the universe, because that was what was hinted at in the Moon Quest line. Is that there's a darkness that's devouring the entire universe, and I thought that was the Abyss, but apparently no, it's the Shadow Realm. There's specialist equipment for this? How do you have that at the ready?
It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
Hyperborea, ooh. This is the sword. This is the sword, isn't it? Oh. Maybe not. It's a gun. Okay. You gotta. The clothes are necessary. It's a necessary part of the gun's function. You gotta look cool while you're mowing dudes. Actually, no, that is a sword. If that looks exactly, it's gonna change into a sword.
Of the spirit, bring down the walls of the stronghold and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
All right, Call of Duty time.
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's go. We don't have much time.
Okay. Oh! Hold or... Oh gosh, no. Scroll up and down for ADS. What the heck? Who does this? Who thinks that's okay? How many? Okay, so it's 45 rounds in the magazine and 210 in reserve.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them.
Parkour.
You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels.
Oh, press the button again while sprinting to slide. Okay.
Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosive nearby. Shoot. Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, for long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot. Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy.
Or is this more
Take cover.
Time Crisis? This might be Time Crisis.
Plus the advantage.
This is... Interesting.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked Assault function.
Simulated elemental skill. Normal attacks charge the firearm with a special energy known as Frigid Glory. Once sufficient energy has been stored, press the simulated elemental skill button to switch to breakthrough mode. In breakthrough mode, the firearm consumes Frigid Glory to launch high-powered ray spears, piercing through opponents along the path and dealing cryo damage.
Mind the rhythm.
Taking cover. One shot is all I need.
Oh, I see. Hello.
Change of tactics.
We even have a fixed amount of health, by the way, in case you didn't notice that.
Gotta recharge.
We might need that one ammo, that one round in the chamber. A sigil that hovers in midair. Aim and fire at the sigil. You'll be able to use the power of the freeze mark to move quickly around the Shadow Realm.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move.
Hey, hook shot. There was that one game. What was it? Just Cause. And that was kind of, from my memory, that was like the start of these every game has a hook shot. And it also happened to be a shooter.
Gotta recharge!
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Come on. That's spread. What? Did he just teleport around the cover? Oh boy. Oh boy, boy, boy.
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
Oh, okay. Left click. I don't know, but for some reason that going after that hook shot target reminded me of Just Cause. Not that I ever played it myself, but I did see. Watch people do some very silly things.
Grappling gun. Such devices were originally used
grappling
to
gun
structures in the Shadow Realm.
Which, I mean, what about the hook shot points?
The grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay. So, we just remove this hook, right?
Use a gun. And if that don't work, use more gun. Okay. Wait, how do we enter this again? Or not, never mind. Don't need to worry about that. We have so much ammo. They really expected people to be a lot worse at this than I am. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeling very pro gamer at the moment. Yeah, we're at max ammo, so we don't need to stop for ammo crates every second of the way. Not a fan of third-person shooters, by the way. Firing a gun in third person is something.
Sprint
This is
is a
crystal.
ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
Anyway, third-person shooting is something that I will do. If the game. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing to shout when the guy is aiming for you. But anyway, like third-person shooting is something that I will tolerate for.
Frag crystal.
Oh, okay. Oh, Teen firearm blueprint. Okay. When thrown, creates a special electro field that deals AoE electro damage to opponents inside the field periodically. The field will also slowly move forward along the crystal's line of travel and slow down further when it comes in contact with an opponent or object. But hey, are frag grenades that common? Or is this just like, oh yeah, no, the traveler, he invented the call out for frag out. Never mind for well, okay, there are guns in this game though.
Demolition time!
Yeah.
I haven't even used the E. You know, given the fact that I have the option to close the carriage door, you'd think maybe there would be relevance to that.
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
Be sliding when there's an abyss at every open door is not necessarily a good idea. Continue onward, except there's no onward to continue.
How much longer is this gonna take?
The exit is
Come on.
right ahead. We are very close now. However,
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Pte. Guess we gotta storm through. Change of tactics.
Easy peony. What is this now? Obtain firearm blueprint. Firearm overview. Valsag's Sunwheel is a semi-automatic grenade launcher that lobs grenades of different elemental types in an arc. Each grenade deals damage matching its elemental type, and any opponent struck is treated as having been hit at a weak point. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Well, for explosive damage. It's like it basically it's automatic. It automatically counts as a headshot. Like it's not like insta kill damage, but it automatically counts as a headshot. Anyway, press normal attack to launch a grenade of the current elemental type. Aiming displays the grenade's flight path before firing. Press the simulated elemental skill button to switch the firearm to a different. Switch the firearm to a different
you may
elemental.
find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Okay.
Switch mode. Need a refill.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Back in business.
So we get one magazine of. Chaotic land cruiser. What? Oh, hello. We're just gonna, you know, kill you from over here, way out here. Doesn't seem like you can reach us.
We're almost there.
Was easy. Whoops. What am I doing?
Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right here.
You mean this weird bubble thing? Wait, how exactly do we?
No time to think. We just gotta go for it.
Okay, hopefully Alyosha doesn't die. Sure would suck to have her newest character. Were you though? It was easy.
I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. It's almost unheard of. Lucky we made it out. All thanks to you and that awesome gun.
While we were in there, you mentioned Hyperborea.
Ah, So you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yes.
To give up a whole bunch and not cry. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets like you behind.
Thanks for saving us again, Eye of Grey.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding.
First time. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
expectations.
Never done that before.
As Alosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to manifest in a place like this. But we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes wrong with this trip, Paimon's gonna have train trauma for life.
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the railroad. I am simply advising that we take sensible precautions. Now, if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm, you may do so over there, provided you have the necessary components. Please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train. Amongst other things, this will ensure Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
Is it the Eye of Grey? Yeah. So thoughtful.
Train conductor. Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word, considering. Anyway, at least you get the job done.
So the gun can be upgraded?
Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Grey, I am sure it will be a great asset to you in your future adventures. If not the trustiest, then it will at least get the job done.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Be okay, Paimon?
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there. Stretching her legs might help take her mind off things.
Well, that's a teleport waypoint if I've ever seen one.
It's so
Oh,
quiet here.
it moved past it when I mentioned it,
Not
but
a person
still
in sight. Just abandoned
started.
houses.
There it is. And there's Snezhnaya.
Huh? So much for repair. You've swapped our train out for a whole new model.
It's
My
very
plan
similar
was
to
to
me.
restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
Huh. Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
These are Hyperboreans. Have you seen their hats?
Parameterization is the
It's the only, it's clearly the only thing they cared about.
Trendiness.
Hyperborea, huh? I'm sure I've heard of that in a story somewhere. What an incredible little gadget you are.
Snezhnaya Adventure Journal. Snezhnaya Adventure Journal is now unlocked. Okay. In the Snezhnaya Adventure Journal, you can view your ongoing and available quests in Snezhnaya. This is also where you can collect corresponding rewards after completing Archon quests and world quests. The experiences section of your Snezhnaya Adventure Journal. Here you can find meeting points you have discovered while exploring Snezhnaya. Additionally, you can also view in this section any special recruitment projects that can be done this week. The Shadow Realm History section of your Snezhnaya Adventure Journal. Here you can find the Shadow Realms and even more dangerous Shadow Realms you have uncovered while exploring Snezhnaya, and quick travel to any of these realms for a good old cleanup operation. The Snezhnaya Adventure Journal also allows you to look up the temperatures of the current area. In low temperature locations, the Eye of Grey will expend Kresnik energy to regulate body temperature. Kresnik energy depletes more quickly in frigid zones, and in sub-zero zones, Kresnik energy will be depleted even more quickly and lead to catastrophic effects. Therefore, do keep an eye on the environmental temperature where you're going. That was the issue, wasn't it? Oh, a grapple gun. Hold on, let's get this teleport waypoint unlocked. Yes. Grab this thing. Cryoculus. No? Open storage device. What? What is this? What is this? It is, but I'm just very confused as to what these things are. Loach pearls? Or, yeah. Why though? Like? Okay. I mean, you know, maybe, is it like shared? Why is there a like thing? Oh, somebody built this. Okay. That's weird. Is that something that we can do? You will come across various prime ice constructs fabricated by other travelers while exploring Snezhnaya daily. You can choose to reinforce a prime ice construct created by others so that it remains for a longer time. And if you found a prime ice construct helpful, why not leave a like for it too? In construct details, you can also enable the option to send your prime ice construct to others, as well as allow prime ice constructs fabricated by others to appear in your world. How do I reinforce this? Oh. Build, okay, there's the storage device. Ambient bollard. What the heck? Well, you know what? Whatever it is, go ahead and build it there. HP, elemental energy regeneration. Yeah, that's always nice. Ambient bollard provides prime ice resource. Farm build. About this, what does this do? Sign icon, sign text. How does this look? How about it? Happy little ghost thing.
In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. Don't believe me?
Don't fall onto the train tracks. That's not a good idea.
Show you a thing or two.
Yeah, so I guess somebody put the Loach pearls in that. I don't know what's something that someone, you know what? There. And then if someone needs some oh gosh. Nearly knocked over my drink. Goodness. Now that said, with the crystal fly trap, that's not really an issue, but you know, you never know. Enter the shooting range. Nothing on this table right now. Maybe we can put something here after we collect keepsakes from Snezhnaya. Snezhnaya. Yeah, no, I saw that connection too. Okay, there. That's what I was trying to do. Anyway. Because you think about it, a stellar reaction, and, you know, the train, it's on rail, stellar rail. I don't know. Seems pretty suspicious to me. Also, guns. Did Honkai Star Rail have guns? Are we moving? Okay, there we go. There's a little ghost guy. And by the way, yes, we did get Alyosha.
We really had to build the railroad over a canyon, huh?
In fact, we actually got a few.
Looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not bad. Paimon's just praying that we don't have
Are those
another accident.
ice Sumpter Beast? Those look like Sumpter Beasts. Hi, Alyosha. I'm Alyosha.
That mountain is breathtaking.
Anyway, C3 right now, and we haven't gotten Odette yet.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories.
Oh.
Even the residents of the nearby town of Sviet.
It looked like it was just smoke, but it no, that's an actual mountain. Anyway, yeah, we didn't get Odette yet.
Look,
so we still have 35 pulls to the guarantee. So there's a decent chance that we'll get C4 Alyosha. Probably not C6 though. We're not gonna get. We're likely not to get as lucky with Alyosha as we did with Yuánshén. But he's probably gonna rerun fairly soon. Right, off I go. Mind the gap. You silly Europeans and your trains. Your 150-year-old technology.
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnaya train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
She still doesn't sound healthy.
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarni.
And I already needed to... I still... needed to, disable Flux again. Like, yeah, this'll take an hour. It's taking a lot more than an hour. I just want to be able to level up Alyosha.
Look!
Is that a furry?
Funny-looking heads.
Oh my gosh, they're furries.
Those ones are about the same height as Paimon. But it looks like they can't
Halflings.
fly.
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the Winged Vila and the Snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
Oh my gosh, these are so very much furries. Furry
I
furries.
really see it now.
I wonder if those are supposed to be more like elves or hobbits. More furries. Oh, they're okay. So they're elves. So those are more like hobbits then, huh? You have a new message from the Eye of Grey. What happens if I fire a gun in the middle of this crowded train station? Nobody cares. I like this place. I like Precious Companion. Yes. Everybody likes Precious Companion.
Let's go to a show together.
They're really trying to push the communist propaganda onto the furry community, aren't they? Oh, this is an elevator. Okay, we're just gonna skip in front of everybody in line. Okay, sure, why not?
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Where's the...
Incredible!
Yeah. Cryoculus is quite lovely. I'm sure running along the tracks will have no negative consequences. Hey, this is something that Alyosha needs, I think. Frost Fairy Flower. I think. At least it looks similar. Nope. It's a flocking weed that he needs. So I guess the Frost Fairy Flower is for Odette. More furries. There's so very much furries. Like, what the heck, man? So is this the guy that... So, what is this? Stronghold of the Mutual Aid Advancement Network. Interesting. That's pretty interesting, man. Man. How many do we need for the first one? 20. We are 16 short. Oh, I'm curious. Oh. Wouldn't die in a blizzard. Meeting Point Chronicles. Interesting. Huntsman Cabin. Both Alyosha and Odette can detect them. Alright, let me try and see if we can mark these again. Or if it's just... Oh, gosh. Well, that's a bit of a pain. Okay.
Snezhnaya is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy.
Not surprising.
I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier Restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Don't you worry about that. Keeping you warm and comfortable is all that matters.
Yeah,
and healthy.
I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the
we don't really have super high standards.
The windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Yep, no way. Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left.
I mean, I'm a millionaire, so it's fine. What happened to sponging off me? Come on, it's tradition.
Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnaya.
Probably we'll find
meet regularly to make policy decisions.
Oh my gosh.
These places are best admired from a distance.
Santrone.
To explain why.
In the research area.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's
key phrase right now.
Stores and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy in Snezhnaya, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
Oh. We'll just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait. How come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe we can look into the historical reasons later.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Let's get you inside.
Podvorye restaurant is right this way.
Now, I believe... Yes, indeed. We've got enough... Oh, wait, we had enough for a pull before. Whoopsies. For a 10 pull, but it's fine. It's a 65 pity. Alright, the next 10 pull is gonna be getting us into Sapi. Another bell. Interesting. And another Lynette. Okay. I have enough for 3 more pulls now. So we'll be working on that. Great Palace of the Polestar. No? Okay. Elisive. Alright, I think things are... what happened? I think we should be able to... Hold on. Oh! That's a nice wraith. I've ever seen one. See if we can take our train to a place where we can get the stuff to ascend Alyosha. Let's just run along the tracks. Nothing bad ever happens if you run along the tracks, right? Now we could use this train to ferry people around for some monies. Just saying. Might be helpful. Gonna be staying in Snezhnaya. Okay, actually what we should do is we should check city by Svetlodovka. As to what you seek. Oh, okay. Svetlodovka. Travel to target station. Alright. Silly doggo. You just kind of go. I imagine this means that we could actually jump off, right? Yeah, at any point along the way. Or I suppose we could also ride up on top of the train. That would have been smart to do. Yeah, it would have been smart to ride on top of the train. No, because there was Cryoculus. Hello? Gosh. Interesting. Also, you know, we can see better from up here. Cannot build it on the train. Understandable. Okay, I will open it. Claimable rewards. Cool. Let's claim those rewards. Gunfire in the Silent Lands. An arc that used to be a soul. Great deeds on the tundra. Okay. Experience. I have no experience. Why are you telling me about my experience?
Gotcha.
This will keep us warm, right? Are these? Okay, so they're actual creatures. Interesting. All right, let's get this teleport waypoint. Don't really need a train, personal train, when you got teleport waypoints. I'm just saying. Prime ice excavation site added to the archive. I like your character, treasure area. That's a pretty bird. What is this? That's odd. What is this? Some kind of invite? It's an invitation. An invitation? Let Paimon take a look. It says, Pavlina, Grand Duchess of the Snezhnaya, is inviting whoever's holding this invitation to attend a wedding? Those who wish to attend the ceremony may present this invitation as proof that they have been invited. So the wedding is being held at House of Hesp something up on the snowy mountain. House of Hesperides. Yes, it was once home to the sovereign who ruled over the Snegovic. As for Pavlina, that name does sound faintly familiar. Sorry, So Pavlina, the princess of Snezhnaya, might be tied to Goggles' past too? Most likely. Oh, let's go check on this princess's wedding then. That seems strange, given how old the Eye of Grey AA is. Okay, well, we won't be doing that just yet. We also won't be getting that thing, the Cryoculus, just yet. Don't need those at the moment. Oh. Rhyme current. Interesting. A richly flavored berry. Oh. Hold on. Let me give this a like. Makes getting up here quite a bit easier. This way we don't need to use energy. Oops. Way. First of all, let's like this. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for providing that. Wait, did I? Blocking weed. Nice. Guys have made it very convenient, thank you. Probably didn't expect there would be crucial. Okay, sure. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Alright. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Do not have enough yet. Interesting. Being near the Statue of the Seven does not increase my crystal energy, but it does stop it from going down. Oops. Nope. Hold on, let me grab this first. And then, where can we get chimeric core? Oops. Oh. Dropped by aberrant chimeric creatures. Okay, well. I mean, that's... When you ascend a character, you need local specialty and enemy drops. Don't know why I wasn't thinking of that, but anyway. Let's right. Sign icon. Confirm. Confirm build. Try using the snowball launcher. Oh. Well, hello. And we're not going to worry about that too much. Instead, we're going to fight these guys.
Right here, right now, right here. Bullseye.
And you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead. And we good. And that's enough to ascend Alyosha. First one. Awakened by the Bane Hounds. Oh, oops, sorry, let's go ahead and play that after we get him up to 40. And then Chimeric Winged Lions. Okay. So, Rankova Zoria. Okay. Unlocked Shadow Realm Analyzer. Oh my goodness. That's too much stuff. And there are more envisaged echoes. Interesting. Okay. We'll have to check those out later.
Side. Not that I care. Come on, keep up.
Alright, let's head over to the train. Can we teleport? Go to the train. We can just teleport to the train wherever it is. Okay. Cool. So I feel slow. Ankova Zoria. Alright. Let's head there. And in the meantime, we can get up on top. Just in case. Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh boy. I said we're not gonna jump off. And I was about to. From accidentally tapping the right click to try and ADS. That is a long cooldown on the skill, though. Also, I mean, let's give him a better weapon. Until I figure out what he wants, I mean, I'll just give him whatever. Whatever nobody else is using at the moment. Yeah, just in case there's a Cryoculus that you need to be riding on top of the train. Okay, so that does still have Electro. I wasn't sure. All this steam coming off, it's probably nice to warm up, you know. Oh, and I did also want to check out the talent book domain before we end this as well. Okay, so you have to be kind of in the general area, not extremely close. I mean, look how far away we are from where we were. But your Prime-Ice constructs will auto deconstruct.
Gotcha.
Either after a certain amount of time or after you've gone a certain distance. That's sad. This is not... No, we're just passing through. Oh. That's 2 Cryoculi. 3 Cryoculi. Forward to adventure. Maybe not forward off the train though. Where? Huh. I think it's in that ice. I think you need to melt the ice in order to get it. Those dudes are like this region's version of what are they called? The little guys in Natlan. Monitu. Oh, this might not be good. We gonna be okay? Well, we're getting off here anyway. So even if we weren't, it's fine. Just, you know, hit our heads and then Oh. Okay. It's not like anyone's been seriously injured by hitting their head while riding a train. On a bridge. Bridge supports. Just a little tap to let you know to get off the train. Well, the temperature's not too bad here. Looks like it's gonna get a lot worse, isn't it? Ambient bollard. Oh. Gives us prime ice resource. Isn't that nice? Like it and take it. I guess it would be nice to leave some stuff somewhere when I sign out for the night for other people to make use of. I like cryo, by the way. Okay. Too bad cryo, well, it used to be a terrible element. Getting buffed, though. Getting crazily buffed. Hello. All these furries. No, leave me alone. I don't want to be part of your fur pile. What is this now? Snowball launcher. Oh. Okay. Seems silly. Oh boy. Boy, that very suddenly went from A-okay to very terrible. Okay, we're gonna need Chi-Chi on this one.
Faster? Okay, faster.
What were those Kresnik crystals?
Rise.
Glacier fruit.
Go. Faster? Okay, faster.
Can I find something? Please?
Life goes on.
Oh, there's Kresnik crystal.
Okay, faster.
First of all, let's get in for here. Grab this heat source.
Wheel of life.
There we go. The ice will keep you warm. There's a Kresnik torch here. can warm me up.
Life goes on.
Alright, so we got a bit of a problem. Okay, we should be fine as long as we head south first. I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure we were heading south, but, maybe not. Go this way. Should be a-okay, at least for a while. Very helpful of you, sir. Thank you. There's a bear. There's another bear. No, we're not going to worry about that Cryoculus just yet. Thank you. We head over this way. There's old friends and new friends and even... No. I don't know what you do with that, but... okay. Alright. Let's see what you got, Mr. Bossman. Oh. Well, thank you. That was awfully kind of you.
Emerge, right?
Chimeric winged lion.
Rise.
Well, hopefully...
Orders received.
One down. The guard.
Take a break.
Okay.
How tiresome.
What does it need?
Come on,
That's weird. But regardless, it was quite easy. Alright. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Crit rate, crit damage, HP. Sure. No, I'm not gonna fight you again. Not tonight, anyway. Boy.
Go.
Alyosha got pretty darn hurt by that. Definitely gonna want some heals.
Tracking is going to be impossible.
Well, that kind of sucks.
When it comes to...
Maybe we can track down these instead. Get those frost weeds, whatever they're called, along the way. Okay, it looks like it can't get down. Is it too high up or something? Get on top of the lamppost. Maybe we can help it by stacking a couple boxes or something. Oh. We could have just climbed up and grabbed it.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
It's a cube. Tungsten cube. Oh, okay. Well, how about that?
Not that I care.
There are materials nearby. Yes, I see. Golden fern. These are not the ones I'm looking for. Literally everyone has Alyosha though. Probably didn't expect there would be... Sure. Just liking everything. I have a YouTube auto-liker installed in my browser. That way I don't even have to think about it. I mean, obviously, if I very much dislike something, I can override it. Okay. It's not an issue, though. So that does make it easier to grab. Alright. These enemy dudes.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Take a break.
It was easy. This now. Fate Starlight Prism. Oh, okay. Oh!
What's inside?
Lots of golden ferns, apparently. That's what's inside. Ooh. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and jump off a cliff. Why not? Yeah. Thanks, I never would have thought to look up. The map tells me that there's a cryoculus nearby. Never would have thought looking up would be an option. It's more worth a damn anyway. Just give it here.
Who goes there? Show me.
Oh!
Right now. Right here. Emerge.
We're not gonna let you guys bully this... whatever it is.
Just you?
This ice monitou.
Shut up. Run faster, Earl.
Tambourine holding Jack Frost. Yahoo! Yahoo! Oh dear, you poor little fella. There. You already took care of those big bullies. Oh yeah, so those are the thing, Lumi. They're the actual crowd. Yahoo! 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 Wait, huh? Why are you still looking so down? Could it be because they took your Mora too? Doesn't look like it has pockets, Paimon. Mora? Yeah. Bullied. Yahoo! Still scared of being bullied? But we already ran those Volcadlocks off. Which means it actually likes getting bullied? Or maybe other Jack Frosts are being targeted too. Good thinking. Hey little guy, are there other friends of yours out there who are still in trouble? Yahoo! Waving hands like fluffy snowballs, this Jack Frost rattles its tiny tambourines as it tries to explain how its kin back home are being bullied by Volcadlocks. Ugh, these Volcadlocks are the worst. If we ever cross paths with your hometown, we'll make sure to teach them a lesson they won't forget. Yahoo! Yahoo!
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
We'll make sure of that. So, the whole temperature thing, is that weather sensitive? Goodness. Now, can we build anything up here? Yes, it looks like we can. Grappling gun. Link mechanism. Ah. Oh. Looks like someone built another link mechanism there. Well, how convenient is that? I mean, that's only gonna help as long as we're, as long as it's up there, but work. It'll work for a while. That's the important part. No, I didn't think so. Maybe if we brought Pyro here, but anyway.
Right here.
The cold's getting to me.
Oh, can you please stop with the bullying? Get bullied, man.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Unfortunately, haven't really run across any of these flocking weeds out here. I don't think they grow in this region.
Come on.
Interesting, I'm not sure.
Emerge. Life goes on.
Accreted mass.
Come on, keep up.
Am I collecting tumors over here? Oh gosh. Sorry, my bad. I didn't know you guys were still alive. Alright, that's enough of these cores. Starlight Prism. Is that supposed to help?
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Alright. Well, looks like we've no choice but to head over here. Let's see. Do we go south or do we go north? I think we're going south. And there's multiple spots down south, way down south. Seems like it's all the way up on top of that cliff. Oh boy. As is the teleport waypoint. I really need to learn to start eating exploration food before start actually running all over the place. Come on. I saw it turn blue. So I know it can. I know there's a... There we go. Come on. How are you gonna do that? Just like turn blue for half a second and then... Just to tease me. Okay, well... me. Wait, this is not good. Not good. We are almost out of Kresnik energy. Anyone see any crystals nearby? Alright, we're gonna need to go with Chi-Chi. Gosh. Oops. Again. Okay. Please tell me there's somewhere where it stops. Gosh. Nope. Oh boy. That was close. Is the regen gonna be enough? Maybe barely? Yeah. Kind of. Just need to get up here. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy! Well, that was a close one. A lonely mansion against the whiteout. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Might have been a mistake to go this way.
Life goes on.
We're at 100%. See if it'll last. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Oh. Immediately dropped. Okay, well, cool. Beware of low temperatures. Yeah, that's an understatement. But yeah, we could have taken the train and then hopped off around here. Not that that would have been a better idea. Is this what we need? It is. Just north, and it's we already get some flocking weed. Fantastic. A winter wonderland. Yeah. Well, unless you're looking for flocking weed, in which case maybe you shouldn't jump. So why am I bringing out my lowest HP character? Just in time, thank you. And quite a bit of flocking weed. That can be enough. Don't. No, it is. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was gonna do the thing. Thoughts about Ascension.
Nice. Feels like my aim is more accurate.
Then we ascend.
Tugarin's getting better too. Seems like we're more in sync.
Stop using 5 of those instead of 1 of these. It's a very easy thing to solve, you know. In terms of like the auto add logic. But okay. Oh, and there's some more flocking weed. There's plenty of it out here, but it wants me to go to places that that would kill me. Why, game? Why? Lumifluorite. Interesting. Expand the Shadow Realm. No, I don't think I will. Thanks for the heals, though. What in the world? That is wild. Hello? Nah, I'm not gonna fight you. There was one other thing that I wanted to check. Oh, envisaged echoes. Gotta check those out. See what they got. Aside from love. That's what I got. Love is what I got. I said remember that. Love is what I got. It's what I got. Zhao and Child, who I do not have, although at the same time, Tartaglia is on my list of characters I really need to get. Mutual Aid and Bloom. I don't know why it was saying that's new, because it's not new.
All geared up.
Already saw that. Spend a lot of money, huh? What's all this then? Oh, that's right. Yes, I wanted to do talent ascension materials. Go ahead and check that out. Hermitage. Oh, well, we were right there. Okay. So, I mean, the plan is always like the first thing we do, first time we fight the boss, the first time we do the domain, or the talent domain at least, is on camera, and then I can go ahead and grind it off when I'm not streaming. Because if I only ever played this game when I was streaming, it would be, that would cause some issues. Actually, hold on. Let's like it first.
Time for more snow, damselettes.
It's just this intricate design of linking mechanisms. It maze. Yahoo! Oh, interesting. So rather than like the podium with the time trial thing, you got a Jack Frost. Alright. And it wants superconduct. Okay. Oh no, my current party level is too low. Whatever will I do? Deals solar conduct damage. A shockwave will be unleashed at the target enemy's location, doing electro damage.
Right now, right here, right now.
Oh, hello, Treant.
How tiresome.
There we go. It was easy. In spite of my my party level being just too low. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Alright. And I know I said it would probably be a good thing for me to set down something. I mean, I guess what I can do is I can set down this ambient bollard. This will refill energy, I think it is. So, which is always nice before. Can I set down another one? No. We need, oh well. Gives you a little bit of energy, okay. Regardless. That's not the right button. That is the right button. Okay. So, yeah. We I need to get to bed. I needed to get to bed an hour ago, but, yeah, we got it done. And this Saturday is going to be when we try and make a lot of progress on the Archon quest. We might do some on Thursday, but I think we're probably going to be doing that event. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your night is a good one. And I will see you later. Heart hands.